Hello guys, greetings. How you doing? I hope you are doing well. Welcome to Vinyl TV. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. Today I want us to discuss few things actually about I was doing a research about how billionaires, their mindset, how they operate. So I was thinking, I thought to share these ideas from with you guys, and this kind of resonated in my mind. I was just reading, and also I watched interview by one of the Nigerian billionaires, Aliko Dangote, where he talks about watching Bloomberg TV and stuff like that. So I thought to share with you that billionaire mindset, the way they operate, they don't have two heads more than us. Is a way of they kind of they work hard and kind of delay gratification. They work hard and save up and invest, and they diversify. They don't have their source of income as only one. They have different channels of source of income, so they have that diversify their portfolio. So I want to kind of share with you the ideas and some of the habits and threats billionaires got and embedded in them. So this topic today is about telling you for us to change our mindset, the way we do things, and for us to kind of try to emulate billionaire mindset and some of the habits they have in them. So I want to share with you just 5 habits I read about billionaires, so especially Nigerian billionaires. The 5 habits I've noticed from them by following them. I'll follow them bomber to bomber, like we say it. So I follow them all diligently and watch their footsteps and what they do. So I want to share with you 5 habits they have, and that habit is actually what makes them successful in life. It's not they are successful not by mere luck. It's by them following the due process, them following, having principle, them kind of having a delayed gratification. They work hard, they haven't opened their company, they're entrepreneur, they open their company and give that company 10 years, 20 years. They think about 20 years time, not about today. That they value things and value friendship and networking. So I want to share to you 5 habits of Nigerian billionaires, what they have in them. So I've actually made this research, so I thought to share this with you, the 5 habits of Nigerian billionaires. It starts off that this topic is billionaire inspires us to become great in life, just like they are. So they inspire us to become great in life. They got successful by developing good habits. Especially Nigerian billionaires, they got successful by developing a good habit. So they didn't got successful just by mere of luck, no, but they got successful by developing a good habit. And this habit they develop is actually a powerful tool that make them success, to be successful in life. So this habit is a powerful tool that make them to be successful. They reach certain goals, they achieve a certain goals in the area of relationship, wealth, fitness, money, and wealth creation. So they talk about the focus. They don't like distraction. They have their mindset in what they want to achieve, and follow it diligently and follow that process. So 5 billionaires habit to develop that each and every one of us should develop is, first of all, in the morning they wake up early and exercise. First thing they do in the morning, they wake up very early. I remember Richard Branson once said that he normally wakes up around 4 a.m. in the morning. They wake up 4 a.m. in the morning and exercise. So if you check evidence have shown that exercise is very good for us, for our body. So when they wake up very early in the morning and exercise, you refresh their memories, you refresh their memory, you refresh them. They are very energetic, positive influence. What are the benefit of exercise? Exercise increase our energy. It makes you have positivity in life. It manages stress, and when you manage stress and have open mind and positivity, you're able to go out there and face the world head on. So this is how the thread. This is how one of the habits they got. Is that they wake up very early and exercise. That's the main thing. So I encourage each and every one of us to try and imbue that in us by waking up very early in the morning and exercise. Is very good, and this is one of the main habits of billionaires. And I've read this. This is one of the things they are doing. The number 2 thing is the network and politic and follow up. So billionaires, especially in Africa, they network with the politician. They have their clique, inner circle. They have rights to many things ordinary people cannot have. They have right to many things. They have right to power. They have right to the authority. They have right to to lobby. They have right to network. So yeah, they have right to many things that are not offered to ordinary individuals. They engage with others. Billionaires engage with others. They mingle, they share ideas. Entrepreneurs, sometimes they have a party and get together with each other, ask them, how's it going, what are you up to, what are you doing? I remember watching Aliko Dangote and Femi Otedola, when they went to visit his refinery in Lagos State. So that to show you that they mingle, birds of the same feather flock together. So they follow each other. They say that the money follow their circles, so they have their own clique. This is one thing that I noticed, that people you follow actually change you in life. The friends you associate, if you associate with a poor person, you always remain poor. But if you associate with people that you will learn more from them, you certainly and definitely you will improve in your life. You will find that they will actually share ideas with you, how they prosper or how they have become successful, or any idea or any business that is going on. So trying to mingle with people who you will learn something, who are more wealthy, who are more prosperous than you. This is one of the things. They network, politic, and follow each other. This is one thing I noticed from them. The other habit billionaires got is they are learners. Absolutely, they read, learn, they read and assimilate. I remember Warren Buffett saying that he always read. This is what he does all the time in his office, in Omaha. He will read so many newspapers, several books. He read Intelligent Investor, by Brian Graham. That is actually what changed his mind. So I also remember telling Limelu during the book day, he gave about 5 books that he have read that changed his life. So billionaires always read, and they read and utilize that what they read and put it into practice to become successful. This is actually what they do. So every person, every young man, young woman in Nigeria should actually try to emulate these people, because as on your buigu, they are the one who carries ego. So follow them. Don't sit at the first. Don't feel that don't be scared to fail. You, by failing, you learn from that. You will learn from a mistake. We learn from mistakes. We learn from experience. Experience is the best teacher. You follow this because they have that experience. They have been into that business for a long period of time, more than you. Follow their threats. Watch and emulate them. So they are learners. Billionaires read a lot. They are able to apply what they learn to become successful. They watch Bloomberg TV and they read books. I watched Aliko Dangote when he gave interview to Moore, or in London. He was telling him that he watched Bloomberg TV to know what's going on, because Bloomberg always talk about businesses, every companies in the whole world. So he watched what's going on. These are the mindset we need to embed in ourselves. These are the mindset we need to follow. The other number 14 they do is they diversify. Diversification. They don't have one channel of income. They have, if you check their threat, in Nigeria, for instance, Aliko Dangote, he owns is one of the main shareholders of Dangote Cement, yeah, Dangote Refineries, Dangote Flour, Dangote Sugar, you know, NASCOM, Dangote Salt, NASCOM. These are the 5 major companies. I call that again to you. Aliko Dangote is into business. Dangote Cement, that's the main thing. Number 2 is into Dangote Dangote Sugar, right? Number 3, Dangote Salt, which is NASCOM. Number 4, Dangote Flour, right? And number 5, Dangote Refineries. 5 business income. 5 business companies this person owns that is a source of income to him, that generates wealth to him. That's why it's number 1. Then I'll give you another number 2. Mike Adenuga is into telecom, oil and gas, into banking, right? Then I give you another one. Femi Otedola is into real estate, is into oil and gas, is into banking, is into logistic, right? Transport. Then I give you another one. Tony Elumelu. Tony Elumelu is the main man for UBA. He's into banking. Then he's into energy, power, you know, which is Transcom. They got this plant in one of the states, I think the Ogun State, you know. So he's into money, banking, power, oil and gas, real estate, and into hospitality, which is Transcorp Hotel. So they have different source of income, you know. So they diversify their source of income, you know, such as banking, oil, real estate. Okay, the last but not the least of their habits I've learned is they surround themselves with smart people. Trust me, they surround themselves with smart people, billionaires. So if you watch Aliko Dangote, anywhere you see him, either you see him with the next person, you see him with Femi Otedola, that his best friend in Nigeria. If you don't see him, you see him with Tony Elumelu. Just watch them. They are clique, inner circle. So billionaires surround themselves with smart people. They surround themselves with strategists, accountants. You know, they surround themselves with fellow billionaires and entrepreneurs. You saw Aliko Dangote when he gave interview to Mo in London. Mo is a British billionaire. You know, I think he's from Sudan, but also he was born in Sudan, but he's a British billionaire. He's fellow British. So you know, I'm just trying to explain to you that these are the habits billionaires got. You should try and emulate them. I tell you, read and assimilate. So many books I'm reading. Reading is where to go. If you want to change your life, you have to read. This is what I do all the time. Read. This is a little bit of common sense investing, the art of value investing, common stock and uncommon profit. You must read to be able to meet up with these people. Don't sit on the fence. So guys, I want to tell you that, you know, we need to start changing our mindset. We need to start it. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid of failure. If you're afraid of failure, you will remain poor. But you must tackle that fear head on. You must tackle that fear head on. They diversify. They don't have one source of income. They move around, they mingle. You know, this is how life is. Trust me, if you follow this habit, billionaire habits, I'm sure your life will not remain the same. We need to create a generational wealth. On this platform, I want to echo it all the time. We need to create a generational wealth. Several streams of income, not one. Use 9 to 5 job as a stepping stone. Use it as a platform to step up. But ultimately, the main goal is for you to have stream of income and a generational wealth where you will be asleep and income will be flowing. You will be asleep, money will be flowing, money will be rolling in all the time. There's something called, think about investment. You need to find something to do to be able to create wealth. Try and get into real estate. Investing in stock market. These are the ways this people become successful. I remember when I was reading Femi Otedola, he said years ago he used to be one of the highest owners of banking shares in Nigeria. He used to be also one of the persons that owns a lot of properties, flats in Lagos. These are the things he have done in life that made him to become who he is. And remember, there was a time he lost pretty much all his fortunes. But now he's back. That's to show you that, you can't really just sit on the fence or thinking about, oh, I'm going to lose money. Sometimes you take risk. And by you taking risk is how you make money. They take risk. The calculated one. Don't get me wrong. It's like investing in stock market. It goes up and then there's a volatility there. But you must take your mind off the market. Just invest there and move away. What you need to do is invest, set up all the e-dividend mandate so that the money will be flowing into your account. My next video will show you how you can set up a dividend mandate in Nigeria. What you need to do, how you can set this up, go to your bank and give them all the necessary paperwork you need, and before you know it, the money will be flowing. I don't live in Nigeria, I live in United Kingdom, but every day I get a lot from Nigeria, about investment I've made over there. So this is actually the mindset. This platform is where to encourage our people. We need to break this barrier of poverty in our society. We need to break this barrier. And other Western countries that have done it, they don't have two heads. It's a way of us starting to change our mindset and start to mingle with people who are entrepreneurs, who are investors, who need to find out how to be a creator of a job in the society. How you can create something that consumers will be looking after or are after. If you look at it, Dangote, is Dangote cement. Every building in Nigeria actually, and looking for Dangote, you must come to his line to buy cement. To build a house, that's the raw material that you need. The same thing is into Dangote's salt, NASCOM. They produce salt. A lot of people add salt in the food. Then the second one, Dangote flour, is food, wheat. So, think about it. Or Dangote sugar, which is something people consume on daily basis. Do you think about power? We need power to industrialize. That is where Tony Elumelu is. Is it banking on daily basis? You must, you don't put your money in the home. You put it in the bank, isn't it? You put the money back, they use your money and invest and, use that money to work for them. Do you know that's what the bank do? You put their money back, they use your money and buy treasury bond. So many things, they use it and invest. That's how they make their money. Some of them use their money and invest in abroad. Some of them use it and invest in different places and pay you interest. I tell you one thing also. I remember Jim Ovia, the man that owns Zenith Bank. I can remember, I think, what I say is 20 million naira he used to start Zenith Bank. Now it's multi-billionaires. So guys, we need to change our mindset. We need to start emulating the habits of billionaires. This is the main topic I want us to treat today. We need to read and assimilate. Read. Wealth is created by not how much you make, but how much you're able to save and use that savings and invest and diversify. You will be asleep, money will be flowing in. This is actually what this topic is all about. So this platform is actually created for us to teach us things, how billionaires mindset, how they do things, you know, what make them wealth, how they create generational wealth, you know, their children will be proud of. They don't have two hairs, they have the same hairs, and you know, they come from the same upbringing. Some of them just went to university, you know, the same thing is applicable to us. But we have graduates who are lavishing in Nigeria, you know, waiting for Nigerian government to do something for them, you know, instead of them coming together and put some money together. Another point I want to tell, I remember the dossier, the person that used to have a Diamond Bank, the man that is one of the main man in MTN in Nigeria, Pascal Dozier, his dad. I remember he said few of them that add money together in order to have a start Diamond Bank. You know, these are the idea and mindset we need to start thinking about. Mingle with people, you will learn something from them, guys. Associate with yourself with people who you will benefit, or people that have the same idea and mindset with you for you to prosper. Don't follow poor people, move away from poor people, don't gossip, just focus and do this 5 habits: exercise, network, and read. Diversify your portfolio and surround yourself with people that, you know, are smart. Trust me, your life will not be the same. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for stopping by. And if you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. This is an educative platform. We want to eradicate poverty in Nigeria. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Bye bye.